Hi everybody, it's Friday, December 16th, about 10 minutes before markets close. I just wanted to go over something I've been playing around with. A little bit of Thursday, Friday options trading with some 1 minute charts. Using my scalper trend alert or chart um, with options that expire that the same day today. If it was yesterday, it would be obviously still today. So I don't want to go into. I'm going to try to explain it the best I can, but I know there's going to be a lot of questions no matter how in depth I go. But like I said, Thursday, Friday, end of the day type trading with options that expire Friday. I like it on Friday the best. Get the best bang for your buck because options, that are expiring today in 10 minutes move pretty quickly. Got to put a couple rules into place though. First, though, you're not losing a whole lot of money. You're not going to do that. This is something you're going to play around with, do some things, but you're not going to try to get rich quick on this kind of thing. Um, Second rule, again, like I said, Thursday or Friday. I like Friday at the end of the day. You don't want to mess with the beginning of the day, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Here's today. So you try to get to the beginning of the day, you have no idea what the trend is. The middle of the day gets a little sideways. You make a little money there if you're playing around there, but you just know it gets a little sideways. I like it at the end of the day. So end of the day, I like Friday. Options that expire, not out, like $1 out of the money, 50 cents out of the money, $1.50 out of the money. I'm doing the SPY right here. Not much out of the money. So those are kind of the rules that you're doing. I'm using my scalper trend chart that I put together that I used to play with before. I used to do this before. You can make some good big returns, but again, it's just kind of like a fun thing. Again, you're not playing with a lot of money. You're good at it. Maybe you can put a little bit more at risk. But again, I didn't do this any money today. This is just me showing you what I've been doing, and what I did was I took screenshots of what I was looking at, where I would have entered, what I was looking at when I entered. So you see these white arrows here. Um, so that's your up and down. So the first thing I did when I logged on, I said, I'm not logged on, when I started looking to start getting into some trades, it's a little bit after 2 o'clock. First thing I'm looking at, okay, after 2 o'clock, this is all the way back to like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. What's the trend? Well, we got a little up move. I don't care what happened before. This is intraday trading with 1 minute charts. I got an uptrend, so I don't want to play with any down, and I didn't get into start looking to it here anyways, so I wouldn't have been getting in the middle of a move. So this is the first move I looked at, and we're going to go to the screenshots and show you what I'm talking about. So I think it's quad witching today too. If I'm not, I think I might have the days wrong. Not sure. So excuse me if I'm wrong on that, but you definitely know there's going to be a lot of volume coming in today. I'll show you. I can do another one next week and show you too. Again, ask any questions that you want. But so this is where I started right here. So let's go to the screenshots. Where's my folder? So I don't know why I did this. Did the screenshots on my laptop upstairs. This is the computer I have downstairs with all the one where I do the video. Where I have the video software. So when I screenshot them and emailed them to myself, they were all out of order. So I put them in this folder. So the first one is here at 2:36 and 42 seconds. That's when I noticed this arrow. I'm not going to explain where this arrow is coming from. That's all in the thing. Basically, it has something to do with this action. This is, again, these are just green and red candles. That does not mean the candle is up or down. That's just the way that this uses the scalper alert and the TTM trend. So it's combining a couple indicators. I've been playing this for years. So there's where your arrow comes in. So you would think it comes in at the bottom, but it doesn't. They came in on this candle, which is two after the bottom. There's no count. It's just these. I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's like close above the high, then it comes in. So that's where you're looking at it. Again, that's 2:36 and 42 seconds. So I close that one out and go to the next one, which is 7 seconds later. I'm showing you what the options were trading at on the SPY at that point in time. I like the 383s. It's 381.70 if you look at the chart. You could go back up to 382 and some change. You could go up at 383 pretty easy. You can go 383s too. You definitely don't want too far out of the money at all. You don't want to be going down here to 25 cent because it's really got to move to get those when they're expiring in an hour and a half, less than an hour and a half. Especially if you got to wait and it's not going to move. So I went with the 383s in my head, so 45, 46 cents bid ask. So that was then 13 seconds later. I'm just showing you what this looked like on the regular charts we look at. So those candles are now green, regular green red candles, and you see it's making a little bit of a move. So that's what, 20 seconds after I did the first chart, 43 seconds, yeah, about 20 seconds after. Then you go to 2:43, 6 minutes later, a little bit over 6 minutes later, and you're seeing you get some sideways action. Okay, what are you going to do here? Maybe made a little bit of money, but not a whole lot. 30 seconds after that, you get the white arrow down. That would be a signal, no matter what you're thinking, just to get out of the trade. Break even, okay. If it runs, so what? Like I said, if I'm doing this, I'm probably going to play around with 3 contracts just to play around with it. $100, something like that. So again, I don't know what I didn't screenshot the options when that arrow came, but maybe a little bit of a gain, maybe pretty flat. So that's 2:43, almost 2:44 and 57 seconds. So you're waiting again. It's an uptrend. Let's see what it does. So then I get 2:49, 6 minutes later, not quite 6 minutes later, 2:49 and 11 seconds. You get another white arrow up. Okay. So let's jump in again. You can set your stops any way you want. When the arrow comes in, the arrow came in on this candle before. If it gets below that candle, I'm out. Take my loss. Same with this one. So the arrow came in on this candle. Gets below that, you can get out. Take your loss. Or you can pick that one because that's not that big of a candle. Wherever you set your risk is up to you. But it's another arrow up. So that's, again, 2:49 and 11 seconds. So then we get 2:49 and 20 seconds showing you what the options are trading at. So the 383s are back at 46.47 again. So right where they were about the last time we looked. So that's 2:49 and 19 seconds. And the next screenshot is 11 minutes later. So you're running. I took this screenshot because it showed you that there was a little bit of a squeeze involved at that same time where that arrow came in. A 5-dot squeeze. That puts a lot more credibility into what you're doing. So that was 2:49 and 20. That was a 3. Then you have 3 minutes later. Wait, what am I showing that for? Let's see what I got here. 303. Just showing the options at about that time. So 303, those options, if you wanted to get out around that time, would be from 46 to about 95. Almost a double. Practically a double. Because it's just playing around up in there. So then you got 304. A few seconds later, the screenshot is of a down, where the down arrow comes in. So again, but when you make that much of a run, you're just trying to book profit. And you're not going to be getting greedy with options that are now expiring in 55 minutes. Because they're going to move a lot quicker. So if you see what I'm talking about. So that's that one. So again, I just showed you where the arrow came in. You could have got near the 1272 extension, wherever your exit is. Wherever you're happy taking profit. Like I said, that was about a double right there. So then you go to 304. Is that the one I just showed? Yeah, that's the one I just showed. 304. So now we're at 311, 7 minutes later, where you watch that pullback, and then you get another arrow up. That's on that candle with a lot of volume. So you get another arrow up, and hopefully I took a screenshot. That's it again, 311. You don't want to go much past 315 or 330. So 311, I'm taking the screenshot of the options, which the 383s are now at again in the 90 area, 90 cents. You probably get them at. And then what is that? How many minutes later is that? Let me get the time frame on that. So that's about 8 minutes later, and you got in about 90 cents. And I don't think if I took a screenshot, I took so many screenshots, I don't think I took a screenshot of the move, but the 383s are now at $1.50 almost, $1.45. Let's see if I missed a screenshot. How many I got? I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I got them all. So I forgot to take a screenshot of the 3:17 and 26 seconds, but I did screenshot the thing. So we'll go to the back to the chart that's actually running right now. 3:17, and so 3:17 is back here. That's the candle. So that was your entry here, and that's the run up. You see I'm doing the fibs too. So I took the fib, I took it to the. That's another good place to entry because it's a 50% retracement. You got the arrow, and you're running back up near the 1/6 on weight. Just dump out, and you see the close. So just dump out there. So again, just wanted to show you. I know there's going to be a whole lot of questions on it, but just something I'm working around, playing around with. It's quick. As long as you use the right tools and the right rules, you'll be okay with it.